Oh shit. Oh well. All right.
Oh hell, rap motherfuckers get back, snort rails. Kick back with a six-pack, hell, he gon' do what he want, leaving others impaled. A podcast levels far beyond that. This ain't no bullshit, it's marsh pits and all that. Real talk with a steel cock tasted. Rat still spill jizz on your faces. Gone ape shit, blaze it and take it in. Rat talks with crack rocks and gin. Metalheads unite with a grin. Goddamn master man, that's real shit now. So open up your mind to smoke a bowl. A bunch of pieheads getting stoned, you know how it go. It's the new show on the block, 100% uncut rock top.
Oh shit! It's another episode of Rat Talk, ladies and gentlemen, and with me this week I've got another returning guest. 2 for 2, man. It's been going good, but Frank is back in the house. What up, buddy?
Oh, what up, man? How's it been?
It's been better. I will say that
Right.
much. But yeah, I mean,
Things have
how are
always
you?
been better.
How are you, dude? I mean, I see
In
you.
the grand scheme of it all,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so far pretty good. I mean, Rona paid a visit, but she's gone, and I'm feeling pretty good. So
Yeah, man. I mean, I just obviously the big elephant in the room. Like, how was your year, dude? It's been a whole year since since I've seen you. I haven't seen like even on just like a regular basis of like hanging out with homies and stuff. Like that's never happened.
yeah,
And everything and like yeah, man, it's been a while, dude. I mean, I'm super bummed I can't have you in studio like like past episodes, but
I know we'd be chilling, smoking up bowls and shit. But yeah, I mean, we just gotta make the best out of it. That's pretty much what I've been doing. Trying to get day by day.
yeah, I hear it, dude. I fucking totally hear that, man. Like with like the show and everything, like it's been a beautiful learning experience, like
Oh yeah,
getting all this shit done and everything. But hey, man, like fucking this is what it is, dude. But
yeah,
god
dude.
damn it,
The
I
silver
fucking
lining, there is a silver lining.
yeah, totally, man. And the one my silver lining right now is that COVID fucking sucks. Like
Right.
I'm currently I'm currently sick with it right now. Like you
Fuck me.
had your brush up with it?
Yeah, I had my tango with that bitch. Um, Rona decided to pay a visit on my 30th birthday, so
Oh.
definitely a dirty 30. Fuck,
No,
like
it's
hella dirty,
so
huh?
this is recent then. You like
Yeah, dude, it was my birthday was January 4th, so
mhm.
a couple months back, and yeah, man. But I'm thankful because I honestly, for me, it was more just like flu-like symptoms. Just felt like a really
Mhm.
shitty flu with like coughing, but I didn't
Yeah.
experience like heavy like chest pains. Like I heard some people, like some of my friends, like some people went through it, so I'm just
Mhm.
thankful.
Yeah, so that I was gonna ask that, like, how were your symptoms and everything? Were they mild, like, for the most part? Because for me, dude, like, yeah, like, thank God I didn't go through all that heavy shit, but, dude, oh,
I'm
man,
sure you still went
I
through
went
the ringer,
through
like yeah.
yeah, like, I went through the ringer of it, dude, like, it was seriously, like, yeah, kinda like what you said, like a flu, just, like, a little more
There
shitty.
was there was one day that was like the worst day of like all of them, which was like when it pretty much hit, and I realized like that I had it. But it was
Mhm,
like I had like the worst fever, like borderline thinking about going to the doctors, and yeah, just felt physically exhausted and like just this dry ass cough that it wouldn't go away. And
yeah,
for like at least 2 days was like the peak. Day one was just fucking horrible. Day two was almost just as bad, and then little
mhm.
by little just kind of
Now,
coasted better little by little.
did you have like a build up to it too? Like, because that's what I experienced. Like, I felt like I had a little moment where I was like, I think I might be sick, and and then like the next couple days, it was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm sick, and then that one day where it all just kind of fucking hit me.
Yeah, there was like little buildup. So like I felt something funny on my birthday. Didn't think much of it. Just clearing my throat. I'm like, oh, maybe I just have a little bit of a cough.
Hmm.
Tuesday, I was like, wait. So now I'm like starting to really feel weird. Like my eyes feel all like heavy and warm, and then like I start feeling down by Tuesday, and then Wednesday just fucking boom. Like I
Yeah.
wake up with like cold sweats, like shaking and
Oh,
fever and all that shit.
see,
So
I never got the fever. I never got the fever.
No? Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
that was the
it was
one thing that
fucking
everyone
worse.
was saying. Yeah, it was like,
Did you
oh,
lose a sense of smell or taste or anything like that?
I'm currently not. I can't smell shit, dude. Like I haven't brushed
Oh.
my teeth in 3 days. No, I'm just kidding.
You're like,
Like
fuck it.
I'm out there barehanding my dog shit and everything. I can't
Right?
smell shit right now, man.
Dude, luckily, yeah, I only lost my sense of smell, but not my sense of taste.
You know,
But,
that's
like,
that's where I'm at, dude. Yeah,
it was kind of a fucking. I fucked up because I was like, I wake up in the morning, I'm like brushing my teeth, and I'm like, I don't smell my toothpaste, like the mint or anything like that. I'm like,
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sick. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? I could test out like cologne. You know, that shit's so strong, right? So I
yeah.
spray a good amount on the back of my hand, and I'm like really trying to get in there and sniff, and my dumbass like
You're
pretty much
snorting
snorted my cologne, and I could still taste. So I was like, ugh, like
it.
I can't smell shit, but I can still taste shit. I
Yeah.
completely fucking bumped my cologne. I was like, ooh,
So how does your cologne taste?
fucking rancid.
Smells good, but it fucking tastes like
It
shit.
tastes nothing how it smells.
Yeah, dude, for sure, man. Because for me, what I was doing, like, I had stuff that, like, just at my like, I had Vicks and I had my nugs too, like sitting there right like close to me, and I that's all I was doing was like I was just picking up and smelling it, picking up and smelling it, and like those first couple of days when I was like physically ill,
Yeah.
I could still smell, like I could still smell, I could still taste, and so
Yeah,
like
when I was sick, I could still smell. Yeah, it
yeah, yeah, and
was
like
absolute fact.
but like yes, like sticking my nose up into it, and then just like day by day, like as I kept doing it, I was like realizing like like I don't think I smell this anymore, like
Right? Yeah, the Vaporu, that good old tried and true Mexican remedy.
yeah, man.
God
I
bless my parents. Like my parents were so worried about me, and they like dropped off a care package every now and then. It was
yeah.
caldo de pollo, Vaporu, and
Mhm. Yeah, oh, yeah,
running
exactly.
alcohol,
All
and
the remedies and everything, fucking
the
sana once in a
yeah,
while.
yeah. But no, it worked. I mean, maybe it was all placebo
Mhm.
effect, but it definitely helped. Like the
Oh,
soup
yeah, for
and
sure.
all that shit. So
Dude, not yeah, nothing beats the home remedies, man. There's real magic behind that.
it
Uh,
really is. Yeah.
but, going back, like, to the smell and everything, like, like, it was weird when it because I know the exact day and, like, moment that it happened, and it was Super Bowl Sunday. It was Super Bowl Sunday, and,
Oh
like
shit.
yeah, I bought all kinds of food and everything, which, A, didn't get delivered, which
Wow.
really pissed me off, and then,
Yeah.
and then, yeah, like, throughout the day, like, I was sniffing my nugs and, like, going back to the Vicks and everything, and then, like, in the morning, I can smell it, but I just knew, like, like, I couldn't really smell it, like, I smelt it, but it wasn't, quite
But
there
you
as
couldn't
yeah,
imagine.
like, as pungent as it was, and
Yeah.
by the end of the day, it was completely gone. And it
Fuck.
was like, yeah.
Dude, the shitty part for me too is because the one like effect from when I had Corona too was I had a really, really dry cough. To the point where like I couldn't smoke weed at all, you know. You know me, I like to smoke shit. So
Well,
I
talking about
unwittingly
multiple
took
remedies, dude.
a tolerance break. I think from that Tuesday that I started not feeling funny, I was like, maybe I won't smoke today at least. And then shit hit the fan, and for like the next like 6 days, I didn't even touch it. I
Mhm.
on day 5, I tried, and I fucking was like hyperventilating from this big ass rip that I took. I'm like, all right, never mind.
Well,
I'm
maybe
like, I've like
stone.
packed my steamroller, and I'm like, I'll be fine. And I'm like, ooh, I'm like fucking coughing up my damn lungs. I'm like, all right,
Dude, yeah,
like I could wait a little bit more.
yeah, and steamrollers fuck you up, dude, like, they go like, straight to the throat, like,
That's
yeah.
literally what I have to my side right now.
Oh, shit, there you go, dude, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, dude, 'cause, I mean, they say that cannabis can help, with the COVID and everything, and, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, dude, I can
Well,
be
look at I had read a little bit of that article. So like
mhm,
there are very more specific strains of weed that were actually that they were doing studies on, and they were mostly sativas that they were noticing specific strains that actually could promote kind of like blocking where the receptors that were, pretty much helping to prevent a little bit of COVID. Um, I didn't follow up on how conclusive the studies were, but they were looking promising,
Yeah.
and that was like maybe about a couple months back. So
Mhm. So, I mean, that's pretty much, what you used to cure yourself was, like, the old, the remedies and everything, like, did you actually go to the doctor or anything like that?
I called, like I took a test, like I had asked for a mailing kit, so I already had a COVID test thing ready. I would like just in case,
Mhm.
and sure, like lo and behold, I used it like a few days after I received it. And then I just called
Shit.
the nurse. I told them that like I tested positive and these are my symptoms, and the nurse just told me, yeah, like just take. I asked for like what do they recommend, and they were just like, yeah, just take over the counter medication. It's not really gonna
Mhm.
stop anything, but it's gonna help make the process feel a little easier instead of just suffering. So I was also drinking like a shit ton of NyQuil, and Robitussin were my best friends for
Mhm.
a good couple days.
Yeah, yeah, that was one thing that I heard too, is just, like, when like, if you got it, like, just get the regular over-the-counter stuff and all of that.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah. So for me, I worked with the NyQuil because like that has everything in it. Like
Mhm.
Tylenol and ibuprofen, all that shit. So it helps with like inflammation and like all that stuff. And then
Yeah,
the
also fucking
Robitussin was the helping me for my fucking heating ass cough that I couldn't get rid of. Which I would never really recuperated from this cough. It's like it's been lingering, and it even like I mean I feel like it fucked up my voice just a little bit because like
Mhm.
it was just consistent. And my dumbass, now that I can smoke, I'm like, oh, like, keep going. I'm like, well, man, I'm not making it that much better, but I
Yeah.
know my body, and I know that this cough that hasn't left me is definitely like a leftover effect. When I had read about that there's some leftover like
Residual, yeah, like some residual,
residual.
effect of it and everything. Yeah, man, like, that's really the only thing I'm tripping out about it, because like I said, like, dude, like, my symptoms weren't even as bad as yours, to be honest. Like, yeah, like, you had the fever and the cough and everything. Like, I had a very small, mild cough, but really what was fucking with me was my nose. Like, it was yeah, like, it was my nose that was really bothering me. It was very dry and congested at the same time, which is the worst
Dude, yeah,
that's the worst fucking feeling ever, is when your nose is super dry, but at the same times it feels like it's stuffed. Like,
yeah, that's literally the fucking worst. I hate that shit.
and you try to blow your nose and everything, and it's like nothing's coming out. Like,
I really literally would much rather have a runny nose
yeah,
than a
exactly.
fucking stuffed nose.
Yeah, like, at least I can
Hands
see the
down.
stuff coming out of my body,
Yeah,
like clearing it up.
I plug my shit up because like when I get sick, like and my nose is runny, like I'm like I give up. I'm like just
Mhm.
fucking plug that shit up and chill. But
Yeah, dude, I got a
when
friend
it's stuff, like
at
it's not
work
like
that
you can
does
get a
that.
fucking pencil and clear it out. It's like you're fucked. You just got to deal with it.
Well, I went, I got nasal spray. That's what I was using was nasal
Sure, that
spray
comes through sometimes.
and, like, a shit ton of vitamins, dude. I was taking, like, high doses of vitamin C, vitamin A,
That was one thing I probably should have done, but I didn't do that.
dude, D3, and, all kinds of crazy shit, dude. Like, I was taking mad fucking vitamins the entire time.
Fucking
I
Centrum and shit.
Yeah, but I just rode the sickness out, dude. I just rode all, like, the cough and everything, like, and
Yeah, dude, that's pretty much all there is. Like for the those 2 days were like the worst point, but like overall, I felt sick for like a full like week and a half, almost the full 2 weeks. I felt just lethargic, out of it, drained, tired, and fucking
see,
wanting to
that was
sleep
another
like
thing too that I
all
really
day.
noticed too that was taking effect was, like, yeah, like, my out of it, like, my mind and everything was just, like, completely.
Lethargic, just kind of like you're almost like not there when you're there, right? Or you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
exactly, yeah, like, yeah, and that's pretty much, what happened to me. Like, I still like, I'm still working and everything, and, like, I'm starting to feel this way, and so I was like, "Fuck," like, "Alright, I'm gonna schedule the test," and literally, like, the day of the test, like, that's when, like, my head was all cloudy and everything, and I got dizzy. Like, I got dizzy at work and everything and fucking threw up, and
Uh,
yeah, and so, like, that was it. I was just like, "Fuck, I gotta go home." Like, I gotta go home.
oh,
I got my test scheduled and everything, and then lo and behold, it came out fucking positive.
so I guess it's TMI, but I mean, if anyone is worried about like the earliest symptom that I noticed though, that was kind of consistent, um, my stomach. I
Yeah.
had the worst stomach pains
Mhm.
starting Monday on my birthday. that was the first thing I noticed was like my stomach had been bugging the fuck out of me,
Mhm.
and it literally just my stomach pain stayed persistently the entire week.
See, I
So on
had
top of feeling like shit and all those symptoms, I also was pretty much stuck to the toilet half the time.
yeah, see, for
And
me,
then
it
I looked up
was
after the
body
fact
aches.
that yeah, like apparently like chronicles gives you the shits.
Mhm. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I had the yeah, I pretty much had, like,
And
a run of
headaches.
everything. Like, I had a run of everything. It was, like, body aches one day, fucking diarrhea the next day, vomiting yeah, then vomiting the next day. The day after that is when the cough set in. The day after that, like, it was just, like, more shit just added on up until I lost my smell. So, on that Sunday when I lost that my sense of smell, everything else was, like, subsiding after that. Like, the next day, the headache went away. The day after that, the body aches went away, and, like
Yeah, I think I heard that the signs of when you lose your senses is actually when you're already kind of at the tail end of like the main symptoms.
mhm,
Like when people lose their sense of smell and taste, that means that you're likely coming out of like the worst of of the symptoms that you
mhm.
can get.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
that's the recovering stage is like,
yeah,
oh,
it's like the door hitting your ass on the way out. It's like, oh, come on out.
mhm.
You're on the way, but I'll fucking give you one more smack on the way out, and you can't smell shit.
Yeah, exactly, like, with it like, COVID is in your body going like, "Alright, I'm gonna make you feel like shit, I'm gonna make you do this, oh, you're starting to get better? Well, guess what, bitch? Now you can't smell or fucking taste shit. Peace, bitch,
Pretty much.
I'm
Yeah,
out."
and then yeah, and some people, I heard reports of fucking people having no sense of smell or taste for like months, like three,
Mhm.
4 months after the fact, and I'm like, dude, I'm a fat boy. Like, there's no way I'd live without like my fucking taste buds. I'd like Doctor Strange my ass. I'd be like, how can I get my taste buds back?
Mhm. Fucking
Whatever
it's
it
fucking
takes.
yeah, take place in another universe where the cure exists and everything.
For real. I'm like, dude, I gotta eat some. I gotta be able to taste something. I talked
Yeah,
to Elon Musk about connecting like those brain things. I'm like, you give me some taste receptors now that I
mhm.
lost mine.
That dude, you're gonna have to hook yourself up to, like, a machine and everything that, like, smells for you and just puts it straight into your brain so that you can
For
like Yeah,
Wow.
man, that was the weir that it was really trippy too, like, once I lost the ta like, the sense of smell, it
Yeah.
was yeah, it was just, like, instantaneously after that, yeah, my headache was going away, my body aches were like, I was recovering from then on,
Mhm,
and I mean, dude, like, for me, because I live with 2 other roommates here,
mhm.
and they tested and they came back negative and everything, so I don't wanna get them sick, so I've literally been locked up in my room for
Fuck.
for about a week now. Yeah, it's been a week, so on Thur yeah,
Yeah.
last Thursday when I found out, like, that straight 7 days, I mean, so, like, how was your like, were you completely isolated as well too? Like, are you
Now, my situation was weird because like I have one roommate and
Mhm,
my commuting space is really weird and my room is right next to the living room and all my TV and Xbox is set up in the living room. I don't have any of that stuff in my room. So
mhm,
but then I was trying to be conscious with my roommate because lo and behold, my restroom is inside my room. So whenever he needs to use the restroom, it's inevitable that he'd have to pass by. So I unfortunately he pretty much had to wear the mask the entire time he was unless he was in his room, he could probably take it off. But anytime he'd go out of his room, he'd have to mask up. Me,
mhm.
half the time, I'd also be masked up, even in the living room. I'd take the mask off every now and then, just so I could breathe and um,
Yeah, get some fresh
be comfortable. And then, like, whenever he was gonna pass by, I'd put it on. And I
Mhm.
even went as far as to like walk around with Lysol spray, like sanitizing the air, wiping down the doorknobs and shit. So
Dude, that's
luckily,
so
he has
funny.
like his own entrance and exit, so that made it like
Oh, that
kind of
makes it
like
way easier then.
yeah. So like he has it so that like his room is actually like a back part of my house, so he has his own entrance and exit out of like of his place. So he didn't really even have to pass by here as much because this is technically like everything's backwards. This is my main door, like the front door, so to speak.
Yeah.
And so he had his own way and took take the safe route out that way.
Yeah, 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 that's the main entrance right there.
Yeah, this is the main entrance on the back
Mhm.
way. So it worked out. Luckily, I was like, trying my best not to get them sick too. I'm like, dude, I wouldn't don't wish this on anyone. So
Yeah, dude, like,
uh,
and it sucks, dude, because all of our doors, 'cause it's a two-story place, so upstairs, like all of our doors, they're all facing each other. Like they're all so like when I open my door and everything, like it's just like a gust of wind, like everything like in my room just shoots out, you know, into their
Pretty
room
much
and
just,
shit.
it's just like a wormhole of like waiting happens.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And yeah, so I mean, completely just locked up, dude. Like the only time I ever came out was to go to the bathroom and to come out here. Like luckily I have the garage all set up so that way, it's like its own little entertainment area.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, like I mean, I fixed it up and everything and it's all
Yeah,
clean
I
and
did.
out here. It's like and I do the podcast too. Like dude, like if I didn't have the fucking podcast, I would have literally gone nuts. Like
Yeah, dude, I was going nuts at one point too because I was pretty much, I think I was fucking getting like bed sores or back sores from my ass, like just like being like just sitting on the sofa recuperating, and I'd be like, then
yeah.
I'd start getting a damn cramp, and I'm like, Jesus, I'd have to stand and walk around my gym, and got to the point where I'm like, well, I have a big ass fucking backyard, so after I started kind of feeling slightly better and like not so sick. I started like kind of like going out to my backyard, walking around, like watering
Mhm.
the grass and shit. Because my house is relatively small, but the backyard is fucking huge. Because I live
Yeah.
in a back house, and then the back house has the actual backyard, and it's pretty dope. So
That's awesome.
having a big old backyard is good to like. It was good because like it kind of helped with that, just feeling fucking isolated so much because
Yeah, the
no
way
one I feel like
yeah,
shit.
the way it's set up over here, dude, like it's a little like shared community, I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
it's a house, but like
Mhm.
yeah, like we're in this little community area, like we got our own pool and even like a park. And so like it was literally like I could only go in between these two places, but I did luckily it was late at night. It was like 11 p.m. or something like that. And so nobody was out, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go take my dog for a walk." We went for a walk, and we played in the park, like, there's a little park area that's over here, and, like, we went and played in the park for a little bit, but, like, I had to do it, like, late at night, dude. Like, that was I mean,
Yeah.
it was nice, it was cool, it was nice to finally get out there
You
and,
have a dog, you said, right?
yeah, yeah, I got
Yeah,
she,
see,
actually, she
I
just
need
turned
a
1.
dog. I'm like, that would have helped me with my fucking with my quarantining, I feel. I mean, I still got by, but I'm like, dude, if I would have had a dog, that would have been dope.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, man, like, and
My dog is-
she's so happy for me to be home and everything, like, this is the longest she's been home, and, like, yeah, like, she's fucking like, now she's whining at the door and everything, like, when I go outside and stuff, and I'm just like, "God, like, I do have to go back to work, dog." Like, you do realize.
She's gonna be fucking devastated once everything goes back to normal or whatever that means.
Yeah, exactly, I mean, I don't know, I mean, the way it seems right now is that it's just this is just how life is.
Yeah,
And who knows how long it'll be like this, but,
yeah. There's a bunch
yeah,
of estimates and projections and all that, but
mhm.
I'm hoping, but like shit, I'm I was looking forward to my damn concerts, but at the same time, I'm not trying to
That's
die to go.
what I was just gonna ask right now, like, how many shows did you have, like, do you still have the tickets? A, and, like
Yeah,
and, like, are you gonna
no,
plan
look,
them or
I
anything?
fucking held on to like almost
Yeah,
all of them, but like, yeah, dude, like I was set up to go. I was supposed to go to Beyond Wonderland. Well, I've been getting like into like going to raves recently. Um,
mhm,
so like, yeah, well, I had my tickets for Beyond. I had my tickets for Escape Psycho Circus. I was gonna do EDC. It was gonna be my first time camping at EDC.
oh, okay, nice. Fuck yeah, dude.
I've already been at EDC, but to do the camp, I was fucking excited as fuck.
Mhm.
And that didn't go. None of that went down. Um, the last concert I managed to sneak in was Heart Summerfest. Way back in 2019. Oh, and then I was supposed to go to that fucking System of a Down and what was it, Corn?
Yep, Corn and, Faith No
Yeah,
More.
Corn and System. I was like, are you fucking
Yeah.
kidding me? I've always wanted to see them, and
Yeah,
now
and
that they have
Corn
released
is no
something
longer on
funny
that bill,
together,
dude.
it's like
Did you
fuck
did
me.
did you realize that?
What?
Have you looked at your ticket recently for that show?
I don't physically have it with me.
No, 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 I know,
I'm
but
like
just
set
like
up to go with
I mean
Chris
just, like,
and Angel
online.
originally.
Yeah. We were all supposed to go to that fucking show.
Yeah, like we were literally all supposed to gather.
It was gonna be a huge fucking party. Yeah.
That's right. You were talking to Soto too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember telling my mom and everything because they didn't get their tickets until like
Yeah.
way later. And and when
He was
they
telling me
told
that he
me
had clocked in like almost 20 people already from our high school that
exactly,
were willing to like
like
pregame and meet up for this concert.
my family got tickets and they're like, "Oh, we're going together." And I was like, I'm going with a big group of people." Like
Oh shit! Wait, your
this one
family's going too then, and then
they were like
oh yeah, well yeah.
they were going, but yeah, not anymore.
Uh,
But
well, I mean, it got rescheduled for this year, later this year, and if it doesn't get canceled, would you guys go,
oh,
or did they get the refund, or did they hold on to the ticket?
I think they held on to the ticket. They might have gotten a refund or sold them. I mean, at least at this point, I think it might have gotten sold. But no, like I held on to mine. No, oh,
Yeah.
that's what I was asking you. Is like, have you looked at the bill yet? Because I check on my tickets just to make sure that like it tells me that it's there. Corn's not on the bill anymore.
Wow, no.
It just says
That's
System
okay.
of a Down. Yeah, it just
I
says
mean,
System
I
of
I
a Down.
fucking like, I love them both. Like they're like hugely influential in like developing my music taste from like when I was young. Like literally, both of them are staples in my life. Um, so I'm
Oh
fucking
yeah,
bummed, but fuck, like that would have been nice. But hey, I'm still fucking excited for System. I've been bumping their new songs. I think they're pretty dope. Like they're good callbacks. They touch on
dude.
like some of their
Yeah,
old style and like a little bit of their newer style. So I like that.
and not only that, were you lucky enough to get Rage Against the Machine tickets?
No, the Rage ones I didn't get.
Damn. Yeah.
No.
I well, I know somebody that has them,
Oh
and
shit, dude,
hopefully
I'm fucking
that shit
down though.
happens. Yeah, hopefully if that shit happens, then I'm gonna get those tickets.
But
Smoker.
yeah, so I mean, other than those, yeah, it was just a couple raves that I held on to, and I mean, shit, I'm a little bit of an optimist, so like, I
Mhm.
even signed up for tickets for new concerts that have been for like early scheduled since like last year. Like, oh, this
Yeah.
concert's gonna happen August of 2021, like, and I'm like, sure, I'll
Mhm.
sign up. Mostly because with the earlier you sign up, the cheaper it is, and they also do like now they hook you with that fucking payment system. I'm like, they know how to get a
Oh,
broke bitch.
shit,
Like,
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
and so like I'm only paying like $8 a month for fucking this like house music festival that's gonna be in LA, and that's not until August hypothetically, assuming shit goes down correctly. So
Yeah, shit, hopefully, dude, like, I mean, at this point, people are getting vaccinated now, like, they gotta start slowly opening stuff up.
yeah,
Uh,
going back to like those projections, I'm trying not to hold on to too much, but
yeah.
some are
Dude,
saying like June or July, mid to late summer. They're saying that most people would probably have access or have already gotten it at that point. So, but that's
yeah.
like kind of like the optimistic. I think there's been other projections that are like, oh, it's like a little after summer, like pretty much just like after the summer ends, where that's when they're looking closer to like when almost everyone or will either be vaccinated or have like easier access for vaccination.
You're getting vaccinated, yeah.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, are you gonna get it? I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it. I just took my dad to get his second round like 2 days
Oh,
ago.
shit, nice, congratulations.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, actually, yeah, fucking 2 days ago he went. I took him myself. He went to get a second round, and he's doing good. I think my roomie's grandparents got theirs. Um, I would get it. I mean, however I can qualify, shit, I'm down. You know, I trust the
Yeah,
science. I'm not like one of those
yeah.
people that are afraid of it. I understand though. It makes a lot of sense, but I
Yeah, I mean, I
if
feel the
you look
same
into
way.
it, it's the science isn't that new. Like they've been working on.
And, I'm very particular about what I put in my body too, so, like, I'm paying
Mhm.
attention to the vaccines, everything, like, I'm doing my research and
Yeah,
all that, but, I mean, now that I've
anyone
got
that does drugs or anything like that have
Yeah.
no say in it. Because like by default, if you're over there popping pills and shit or doing your yay or whatever, you have no excuse. Like if you're putting that shit in your body, just go put the get the vaccine.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, fuck, what was I just gonna say right now? God damn it.
well, getting the vaccine and
Getting
shit.
the vaccine and, oh, no, oh, so what was I saying? What I was saying right now was, since I've gotten COVID now, like, I'm like, it's like a lower thing on my list now, like, I'm just like, "Oh, shit, I'm chilling," like, my body didn't like, I got the antibodies now, like,
Yeah.
you know?
Well,
Yeah, it's not that
the
bad.
antibodies only last so long, dude.
Yeah, yeah, well, that's the thing is that, I'm considered an essential worker because I'm still going into work and stuff,
Mhm.
and so, the second round, dude, I get the second round whenever that opens up for the next, wave of people.
I think I heard Uber drivers are going to be part of that second wave because, like, they work in public transportation in a sense.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I
exactly.
do Uber Eats, so I'm hoping I can fucking like.
Feel your way in there.
I'm like, yeah, it's only food, but I still come in contact with people, and I'm still out there. I'm
Yeah,
delivering food to people. I mean, I do sanitize myself every single fucking ride, but like, I mean, it'd be nice to just, and I would still sanitize, but still, it'd be nice to get a fucking vaccine if I'm
mhm.
gonna be out there for myself.
Yeah, man. I mean, you kinda tapped into it when you were talking about, like I was gonna say, like, how clean is everything now, dude, like, 'cause I fucking dude, I like, that's all I've been doing was,
Yeah,
like, cleaning the bathroom and, like,
dude.
room and
I
shit.
remember like, so when I've been doing Uber Eats for a good while, and so I remember like the first days of the quarantine, like back in March, like it felt like some post-apocalyptic shit, like walking into like a Burger King where like everything was just taped, all the chairs were stacked, and they had plaster covering everything. It was still brand new, and I'm like here to pick up an order, and I was like, oh, 6 feet, and everyone's like, you need like fucking eyes like back and forth, and everyone's nervous and shit.
What?
And I
Wait,
think I only did Uber Eats for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'm like, and then I was like, nah, I'm done. I got like unemployment or something, and I'm like, dude, it just feels so awkward right now because it was just like a brand new thing, and now it's like so common and like normal, and everyone's all clean, and the expectation is, I show up to pick up an order and it's like fucking pristine and like a little baggie with like staples and shit. They have hand
oh,
sanitizer every time I show up to pick up an order. It's like it's pretty cool, like and
dude,
I
I
much
thought
prefer
they
doing
did that, I thought they did that seal shit so that you guys would stop stealing our fries.
That's part of it though. They've been doing it, but now because of COVID, they made it like mandatory for all, like across the board. But yeah, especially like the fucking Mickey D's be like, oh, fucking sneaking some fries here and there.
Fuck
I
yeah, dude.
would never do that. That
Dude,
shit's
I
fucking.
know that shit
That's
happens,
hella that shit. I'm like, I could wait. I could I could buy my own food.
dude. I mean, not to bash your fucking, your job right now or anything, but dude, I had the worst fucking weekend with all of those motherfuckers, dude, so fuck all of those motherfuckers.
Yeah. That's part of my like that's just one of my jobs so far. Like I'm still part time with the school district, and I'm just begging, like waiting to get called from there. That way, I can
Mhm.
focus more on the other job, and it's a
Yeah,
little more demanding, but it's
the
like
real job, yeah, yeah.
the real job. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I again, not to bash on the fucking food service and everything
It's
right
easy to batch, dude. Trust me.
right now.
When I order, I always give shit too. So
Dude,
the
fucking ordered Grill 'em all. They took my Grill 'em all, motherfucker.
what?
My Grill 'em all, they took it. That's what I ordered. I ordered that, and it was like
Fuck,
dude, and the
dude.
motherfucker, like, he drove all the way over here too. Like, he drove all the way over here,
What?
and, like, I got the alert saying that, "Oh, like, your food's outside," and I went outside and it was not there. It was it was
What the
not
fuck,
there.
dude? That's some ratchet ass shit, dude. That's ghetto. Did you report
Dude,
that shit? I would.
oh, yeah, dude, totally. I reported it, and not only that, I fucking called the guy multiple times, like, they have that
Wow.
option, like, to contact him and everything.
It was
Dude
hungry.
dude, sent me the voicemail every single time, and, like, I was just like, "God, fuck this guy, dude." Oh, man.
No, dude, I'm so paranoid because once I picked up an order for someone, and it usually has like stickers, and like one of the stickers was like kind of ripped, and I deliver it to the lady, and she's like, "Did you open this?" I'm like, "No, miss, it's all there." And she's like, "Oh, okay, it's just because it looks a little ripped open." I'm like, "No, I promise you." And she's like, "Oh, okay, no, I'm just double checking." I could tell she kind of didn't really like
She still
trust
didn't
me.
believe you, dude. She
But
didn't.
and then so
She
now
didn't
every
fucking
time I
believe
pick up
you.
an order, if I pick that shit up and the paper rips, I'm like, hey yo, close this up. I'm not trying to get fucking
Hey, give me some fucking tape real quick.
yeah, no, for real, because shit.
Yeah,
That
I've
shit's
never. Yeah, I mean, I've never had the a worse experience. And then not only that, okay, so I did that happened with Uber Eats, and then fucking I ordered through Postmates the next time around, and then they fucking forgot my fries.
oh yeah. Well,
But
from
okay,
Mickey
so that
D's,
wasn't
was it
on the
Mickey D's
fryer.
that you forgot the fries?
No, 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 no. It was this wing place that I got it. This yeah,
Oh, okay.
this little.
I know
It's called it's called
Mickey
the
D's
Wing
is
Stop.
fucking infamous for forgetting the fucking fries in everyone's Uber Eats orders. It's almost requirement to be stupid and forget the fries. I would never in my life order Mickey D's from Uber Eats. You're almost like
Oh, yeah, fuck
80%
that,
chance
dude.
of like getting one thing missing.
Yeah. Oh man, I was so heartbroken. I went and I went I went to the Del Taco that was like closest to me, and it's closed. It's not even there anymore.
Wow, wait, which one? Wait,
Uh,
we're doing?
I live in Whittier, dude. It was some Del Taco
Oh, okay.
out. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. I do. I got a badass spot, man. I live right like 2 minutes away from my job and shit. Like I got it.
Nice.
Um, but dude, like, yeah. So not only did I get my I got my food taken away from me. I ordered it a second time, and then I got my fucking nobody fucking brought me my fries. So that's why
See,
I
I
was.
would never steal food, but I've been doing Uber long enough where, I'll show up and I'll be like calling them, trying to get their attention. And there's a few occasions where some people will like just not answer, and they don't give me like a place to leave the food, or it's like an apartment or something,
Mhm.
and I end up having to keep it. And I'll be like, well, shit, if it's something that I like, um, fuck, I'll handle. I mean,
Wait, so it actually happens, like, where you like, people aren't they don't specify and everything, and you're just like, "Fuck it."
yeah,
Like, whatever.
like the perfect example, like, was one night I was driving. I had been working like 6 hours, and like it was like almost 1 in the morning, and I'm dropping off a fucking Mickey D's order, and like I have to double check, make sure the order's there, and I was like, I've been working hard, and I was tired, and like the
Mhm.
order sounded perfect. It was like a Big Mac with nuggets and fucking fries and a drink. And I'm like, dude, that sounds fucking good right about now. And I have it, I'm like seeing it like as I'm driving on the way there. It's just torturing me. And I show up to this like a gated community, and I couldn't get in. And so I start calling and calling. I leave a voicemail. I send a text and I do all this shit. And then at one point the app itself is like, oh, we've tried to contact them for you, and we've noticed you've made calls. If the customer has not responded at this point, feel free to cancel the order and toss the food. And I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, toss the food.
oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking toss the food, right? Fucking toss that shit back in my mouth, dude. Fuck that. I, I canceled that shit. I got paid for that delivery, and I had a nice fucking snack for night. So that
Yeah.
was like perks.
Oh man, that has to be good at some point, like I never even thought about like, and that's what I was trying to avoid too with my order and like shit. Like I called the guy and I wanted to make sure that like maybe like I was giving them the benefit of the doubt, like maybe he just dropped it off at the wrong spot and everything, like all the houses here look the same. So I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, he easily could have just dropped it off with
those
somebody
cookie cutter
else.
houses. Yeah,
But yeah, dude, like yeah, I was so fucking pissed, man. I was so pissed, and he never fucking got back
yeah.
to me.
No, we always get flack too. Like if like food's missing and shit. But if food's missing, that's the restaurant part. But if you check your bag and a fucking soda is tipped over or it's like
Mhm.
crumpled up, that was probably us. I
Fuck.
accidentally I was driving and I was like, it dropped off a package and I look and the soda tipped over on the inside of the bag and there was a tape and I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna pick it? I was like, it's gonna keep spilling. But
Oh,
there was just enough like space for me to like creep in, tilt up the fucking
tilt up
drink,
the
put it
fudge.
in the cup holder like with my like fingers. And I'm like, all right, it was like fucking Mission Impossible trying to fix that drink that was gonna spill without ripping that fucking paper.
Oh, shit, dude.
The fears of the smallest, stupidest shit.
And they never fucking knew, dude. Your grubby little fingers were all over that drink, and then
I
never fucking
swear,
knew.
still good.
Fuck yeah, licked it and everything. So, I mean, aside from being horribly sick and feeling like shit, how did you spend your quarantine, dude? Like, I've been fucking
Oh,
doing
dude.
nonstop video games and
I started bumping up my video game, you know. I started
Mhm.
I was anticipating Cyberpunk, you know. So
Oh
that
shit, that was yeah. That is that when it happened, dude.
yeah, so
You know,
it
last
happened to have
week?
hit at a good time, so I was distracted with that. Pretty much just fucking doing that. Watching like shows on HBO Max, fucking binging the shit
Oh,
out of
okay.
things like that.
What'd you watch?
The one that I really enjoyed was Raised by Wolves. That shit was crazy. Like the executive producer Ridley Scott.
Oh,
Um, yeah, so he was. You definitely see like you feel the Ridley Scott kind of presence, but it actually was like written and directed from by someone else,
mhm.
but who looked up to him, and you could see it's like all over it. It's a pretty sick ass show.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, dude. I watched that movie, The Little Things. Did you? That
Oh
was
no.
one that yeah, that was one that came out when like
Oh, the one with Denzel.
yeah, with Denzel, Jared Leto, and
Yeah,
what's his name,
I
Rami
haven't.
Malek.
Remy Malek. I haven't seen it. You know, I was a little like kind of on the fence about that one, but
What were the games that, or well, was it just Cyberpunk? Did you actually beat anything that in
I'm
the in
almost done with it. But yeah, other than that, shit, my ass was like, me and my roommate get into playing like live sometimes. So I was also playing a lot of Rocket League. Like,
fucking
and I laugh because like when me and my roommate get on Rocket League, we get on the mics and we're fucking rowdy. And I know for me, I'll get like fucking stoned, like,
oh shit.
and we'll just be yelling and hyping each other up and saying stupid shit to like hype each other and make goals, and it's dope. And we have some friends that we usually play with, so and we're just all like fucking cracking up, being stupid. And that would help with the fucking definitely help with the the mood of
The
Corona like
loneliness,
that.
dude. Yeah, yeah. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty with like my brother and cousins and everything.
Yeah,
And
dude, because you like it helps like at least being able to play and have like that outlet.
well, just to interact with people.
Yeah,
Talk to
yeah,
people
dude.
and everything. Like,
Yeah, online gameplay has like skyrocketed in the past couple times, like the last couple months, and you could definitely kind of see why. It's like a form of not only just entertainment, but it's like, you have to like interact with people and talk to people and feel
mhm.
connected and shit. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's like a little social event that you get to fucking do
yeah,
with
dude,
people.
and now more than anything, like, it's the gamers' time to shine because like they've been communicating over mics and social distancing for years, and now we're just catching up.
I mean, and a lot of people have gotten into it, dude. I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of fucking people, dude. Like, it is really, it's pretty fucking miraculous. Like,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, like how everybody's starting a Twitch channel and everything.
Yeah, and the Twitches, like people's Twitches are blowing up. And it's like it's crazy. Like I personally haven't found too much interest in like watching someone play a game and like watching them do it. Like I'd much rather be the player. I could totally see myself streaming Twitch, but I have Twitch and I hardly hop on. Sometimes it's fun if I know like a group of my friends are going to be on there. Then I know like they're all going to be talking to each other, talking shit, and making jokes that I probably understand. So in that aspect, hell yeah. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. But hey, to each their own, and it's fucking dope because like yeah, like that's also another way of communicating.
I have gotten way into my MLB game that I got. Like, I'm playing as the Dodgers right now, and I'm completely undefeated in my
No
season.
shit.
Like,
Wait, so you
yeah.
stream?
No, no, no. I wish
Oh,
I did. Like, I thought about it, but then I was like, yeah, everybody's doing that right shit right now. So
yeah.
yeah. So far, I've only been talking about it on here, dude. It's really,
Dude, make it happen, dude. Why not? It's
I
on the
should,
up
dude.
and up.
Yeah, like I should now. I mean, but that's like the thing though, is that like for me, whenever I'm playing my that baseball game, like I'm catching up on all my podcasts that I would normally listen to while I was working and shit.
Okay.
And like, yeah, like, I'm just like, it's pretty much lifting my air. So if I start just doing like the whole Twitch thing and everything, then I can't listen to my
Yeah.
podcast.
Dude, that's funny because you mentioned it because like after like the first week of like getting out of the feeling of shit of Corona, the week that followed, once I started feeling level headed, one of my outlets was just going for drives, like literally just fucking
Mhm.
driving down to like the beach and just
Yeah,
taking in the view or drive down the cliffs like the Azusa Canyons or the road to Chantry Flats, or just to like drive and like just take it all in and not feel so cooped up. And
I mean, that's
and
definitely
yeah, I would listen to some of
weird,
like
dude.
podcasts and shit. Um
Yeah.
and yeah, it was pretty dope. But yeah, that was another fucking dope ass outlet. And yeah, and that's another thing that's been blowing up too is the podcasts and shit, along with like the Twitch. It's almost like kind of hand in hand, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of creativity being, poured out
Yeah,
into the universe right
but
now,
it's
and
like
it's,
one of those few silver linings that are kind of coming out of it. It's like
mhm.
helping people kind of like get out there and like show their creativity, their artwork and shit, and it's fucking dope.
And
All
when
this
this
access
all
to all
yeah.
these different things.
And when all this shit ends, and it will end, like, we'll
Mhm.
all go back to our I mean, obviously nothing will be normal after this, but at least we'll go
Mhm.
back to, like, at least, being able to go to the bars and the fucking comedy shows, music shows, and everything,
Yeah.
like, yeah, all that real big social stuff, like, that'll all come back eventually, and it's like, I totally forgot where I was going with this.
Everything's just gonna be back to normal, or not really back to normal, but I mean, there's definitely gonna be like brand new perspectives of
Oh,
everything.
yeah, just how fucking how wild it's gonna be, like, I feel like it's just gonna be completely nuts once everything starts opening back up, like, dude, like, it'll be like fucking orgies in the streets.
I know, like
Like
I
like,
anticipate
it'll be crazy,
the
dude.
first wave of every public event is gonna be just outrageous. Like the first concerts that are gonna be popping up, the first club nights that are gonna be popping up, the first bar nights that are gonna be opening up again. It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
exactly,
fucking,
yeah,
it's gonna be
comedy
interesting.
yeah, like, any social gathering ever from here on out, like, is it's gonna be packed, it's gonna be filled to the brim with people, and it's all gonna be a bunch of motherfuckers that, like, kept themselves cooped up for all this entire time for a whole fucking year, dude. Like, it's been a year,
Yeah.
and so I mean, like, what's something that, yeah, you're looking forward to most? For me, I mean, for me, it's obviously that we know it's that System show for sure.
Dude, I can't wait. Yeah. Music is like my fucking passion. So like
Mhm.
concerts are something that I've just been dying to, and especially like, and just yeah, music in general and shit. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And then also just being able to go to the bar and just fucking kick it with friends. And
Fucking bars, dude. That's the one thing that will never go away is the bars. Like, the bar experience, like, like, that will always exist. Even now, dude, like, there's are still those bars that are open and everything, and
yeah,
a lot of people are just still going out and living life. But,
yeah, man. I mean, some
yeah.
people have been risking it during the pandemic, and I've been pretty, I mean, after I got it, I mean, I had been pretty much cautious most of the time. And I was
Mm.
like, damn, I went a whole year without getting it. And then my dumbass got it on my birthday of all days. But then,
Yeah,
now I've just been
dude. Yeah,
extra
yeah,
cautious and
exactly. That's gotta
just
be
been trying
yeah,
to,
that's gotta be a real kick in the face is just, like, right,
yeah,
on your birthday and shit, like, that's a
yeah.
horrible.
I didn't know if it was just the age kicking in or it was fucking Rona kicking in or maybe a little bit of both.
You were like, "Oh,
Like,
shit, they're right," like, as soon
oh
as you
shit,
turn
like,
30.
damn, the fucking 30s really hit like this? I'm like, no one, no one fucking warned me. What the fuck?
Yeah. Fuck, dude, my 30s have really hit me, man.
They got me down. Fuck, no.
That's so fucking ridiculous. Oh,
Alright.
man. What else? There was one other thing I wanted to touch on, and I can't really remember what it was right now. But yeah, man. Well, it's good to see that you're all recovered and everything, like, at least we're all getting healthy. Um, talked about
Yeah,
doing
I know like a couple of my family members got it too. My aunt, my mom's like younger sister, she got it.
Oh, okay,
My
yeah, like,
oldest cousin got it and shit.
mm,
I
yeah,
have
I had
friends
a
with
my grandparents pretty much, my like, all like my grandparents on my mom's side and my grandpa on my dad's side. Like,
Shit.
he got it and everything, and, they everyone made a full recovery, but,
Fuck.
yeah, like, it was just it was pretty messed up, finding out, and they're like, well, just gotta watch him." Like,
Yeah, man, it's like it's fucking terrifying when you hear when especially when it's an elderly like an older family member.
mhm,
It's like you get nervous and stuff, and so that's how I felt with my aunt. Like, she's not that much elderly, but like she's older, and I worried. I'm like, I know she has her health problems, so I was like, dang, like I just hope she can, fight through it, and hopefully she doesn't,
mhm.
get like hardcore symptoms and shit. So, but yeah, but luckily she fought through it and she's out of it as well. So,
Yeah,
you
man,
know,
like, that was the, thing too, was just like, like, once they got it, I just knew, like, it's just a matter of time. Like, it's a
mm.
matter of time before I get it, and then
I also know a couple of friends and like acquaintances that have passed from COVID, and like friends of
really.
friends. And it's crazy. Yeah, it's happened a couple times, and
Mhm,
it's never really like any easier when you someone in your circle, like someone close to your circle, passed. So
mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Like
yeah,
one of
and
my buddies' grandparents passed, and it's tough for everybody. So it's like, but when it's that close to you, even especially when it's one of your friends and you sympathize with him, like you could only imagine what he's going through.
and I mean, I think with the difference of it too, was just, like, the suddenness of it, like, it was literally, like, a year, dude, like, like, these people were healthy for, their entire lives up until just this 1 year, and then all of a sudden,
Mhm.
like, they got sick with this shit, and it just
Right.
attacked their bodies in, like, the way that they knew.
My grandpa actually, rest in peace. He passed away this year, and around the time, and he had been having complications like long before
Mm,
Corona with his
yeah,
lungs. He had already gotten like pneumonia and stuff, and when he passed this year, he passed of pneumonia. And
mm,
and like I was devastated, but I was more worried for my mom. And yeah, it was different there, especially because like that was in Mexico,
mm,
and like they were trying to check it off like that he had passed from COVID,
from
but
COVID?
like, but
Okay.
but they were like, no, like the doctor had been following his symptoms. Like this is the pneumonia that's been back for already. Like we
Mhm,
don't want him to go. We don't want it to say COVID. Like we want it to be like I don't know, for whatever reason. And yeah, I guess they were like trying to say like, oh, like it, but like for the hospital's sakes, for our numbers, it would help us if we can check it off as COVID. And I'm like, those motherfuckers. They were like,
mhm.
because I guess they maybe probably get a tax break or some shit if they have the more COVID patients they have.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they were trying to pass
they
it as
would
like
be.
a
Yeah,
COVID
yeah.
passing, and I'm like, that's like it's shiesty motherfuckers. And then my
Yeah,
uncles saw right through it, and like they got mad.
if they see that you're struggling with COVID right now, since it's like it's like the big thing right now, yeah,
Mhm.
they give you, extra funding and all of that, like, to keep
Yeah, yeah. And my
going.
my brother, I mean my uncle, good, thank God for him. He was, put his foot down and fought for him, and yeah,
Mhm,
they did the proper paperwork, and you know he was um cremated, and so,
mhm.
but yeah, it affects everybody, and it's like, but thankfully, he's now resting, and you know
It's not
hopefully we can
he's
all
not
just
here
look forward to it.
going through yeah, he's not going through this fucking crazy ass
Yeah,
fucking
man.
world that's happening around him and everything.
Yeah, and things are gonna get better, and just hanging in there and shit.
Yeah, yeah, and then once, yeah, I mean, the future, I'm staying optimistic. It's looking bright for me. I think it's gonna be really fucking crazy after this. Like, all this is over, dude.
You
Like,
be like, I survived the Rona
yeah,
76
dude.
right
It's
now,
gonna be the Roaring Twenties all over again. It's gonna be the
baby.
100
For
years
reals.
later and shit,
Cocaine everywhere.
dude. Dude, seriously, because everybody's building a drug habit right now.
Oh, dude.
Everyone's doing fucking drugs and drinking and
What?
everything, and then once
I'm not doing drugs. What do you mean?
I'm completely sober to all this.
That is
I know. Here, I'll take one with you too. It's like you passed it to me. Like, oh,
right.
look.
Have you seen Broad City and shit? Like when like they're like these two chicks to show on Comedy Central.
No,
Yeah,
I was watching it for a while, but I haven't seen all the episodes.
they're a bunch of stoners, and they're always they try to. There's like a running joke where they try to blow weed at each other on like when they're video chatting and shit.
Ah, shit. Nope, I haven't seen that episode yet.
Yeah, I binged the
Or
fuck out of that during my quarantine shit. That's a great show.
yeah, no, I've been playing Resident Evil and shit, dude.
Oh, that was another one I played too. That kind of helped. I had
Really? No
saved.
way. Which one?
I
Resident Evil
had,
4?
huh?
Resident Evil 4 or
Oh no, three, the remake.
Resident Evil 3? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played that. I got Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1.
Oh, the nice.
Yeah, I got those 2, and then I got 4, 5, and 6. I need 2 and
What
3,
the fuck? You
and
collect them all.
yeah, dude, but yeah, dude, I'm collecting them all, and I've been playing them all. I've been playing
Nice.
them all too. So
Dude, I love that series. They're revamping everything, so that's gonna be interesting.
yeah, I know. Like it's so fucked up, dude, because I'm one of those people that like I remember those games and I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna buy it. And literally after I buy it, like the week after, they announced that they're remaking it, that they're rebooting it and like remastering
Wow.
it and everything. I'm like, well, fuck, I just spent $30.
Fuck me, right?
Yeah. And so that dude, that's exactly what happened. Like I got 4, 5, I bought Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, and they're rebooting all of those. They're
Now,
remastering
does that
all
mean,
of those, dude.
you'll still be able to play that original versions for what it's worth? So
Yeah, yeah.
that was a good collection.
Fuck, at least.
At least shit, get the most out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it is the remastered of 0 and remaster of Resident Evil 1.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, but it's
Okay.
I got the original 4, which in my opinion, I think Resident Evil 4 is like the best one.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Resident Evil 4. My heart, like there's a special place in my heart for Resident Evil 2. Because
Mhm.
that was the first one in the series that I ever played. So like
Oh, okay.
when I played like that was like my first experience ever with any Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Probably the second one, but I think at that time part 3 had just came out. But
Dude,
I played part 2,
uh-huh.
and I fucking just fell in love with it because me and my brother, we got the 4 disc set for the
Oh,
PlayStation.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, and each disc was like, the disc 1 was Leon, and then disc 2 was Claire, and then discs 3 and 4 were the same stories, but just with the characters swapped. So you're doing
Mm.
the story that Leo was in, but with Claire, and then vice versa.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, now,
So
yeah,
you could do 4 runs of the game,
yeah,
and it will be slightly different. So
dude.
yeah, I loved it, and I beat it literally all 4 versions of it.
All
I
4
beat.
versions of it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. See, yeah,
Oh,
I never did all of that. I haven't played you said you got the remake, the rebooted one?
of 3.
Yeah, of 3 and
Yeah,
2?
I have 3. 2, I don't have it. I played it, and it's fucking amazing. Like
Mhm.
it's so good.
Okay, but
It's like
you bought 3.
I would honestly say that though. Personally, I think I like the Resident Evil 2 remake better than Resident Evil 3 remake. Sorry, the cat. Like I hear the cat clawing, trying to get through the door. Um,
You keep looking over there, I'm like, "What? What is it? What is it?"
yeah, because like my roommate just recently got a cat, and
Oh,
he's a smart one, and I just hear his little paw like because he can open doors if it's nudged just
oh,
enough.
shit, yeah, if it's
But
just oh, shit.
yeah, both games are great, but Resident Evil 2 remake, hands down, is personally like I favor that one a little more. One because like there's like more puzzle oriented, and it's a lot longer
Mhm.
story wise. Resident Evil 3 is like a fucking action movie. Like you're playing through a fucking action movie. It's
Yeah,
just like adrenaline pumping most of the way. Like you hardly let down in Resident Evil 3. Like it's definitely more like fucking fast paced.
yeah.
Resident Evil 2 is like creepy, scary, fucking dark corners and shit. Like I love that shit.
Yeah,
Can't
dude.
believe
I
shit.
fucking I've been on this like real horror like video game kick too. I got this other game called Little Nightmares. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh yeah, I heard that there's a second one. I think I got it for free on Xbox. I was gonna download it and shit, but
Mhm.
Yeah, I
yeah.
have the
Well,
Game
the
Pass.
second one's coming out soon. It's like in a couple days or something. Like
Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, it's free on Xbox. I think precisely to
yeah,
try to
yeah.
advertise for the second one.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Well, they're doing the same thing for PlayStation, and I got it for PlayStation.
Oh
And
yeah,
so yeah,
PlayStation. That's right. Oh,
yeah.
nice. I get to hear the PlayStation side. I'll tell you the Xbox side because
I know. Well,
Xbox is new.
what?
Oh, have you heard of this game called The Medium? That's a new one that just came out. It's like they,
Uh,
they
that
it
sounds
kind of
familiar.
it kind of resembles a little bit of like Silent Hill, but like so you're the main character is this girl that kind of switches between two universes.
Mhm.
One universe is kind of like normal, like our universe, and then the other one is very Silent Hill like, where everything's just grimy and dirty and hellish looking. And part of the gameplay is like switching between these two universes so that you can get through puzzles and shit.
Oh, shit.
Um, yeah, so like what you do in one universe affects the other, and so it's like problem solving, but then it's also a really dark aesthetic, and it
Mhm.
looks hella scary, and I'm excited to play that shit. Cause I'm a huge like
Crazy.
scary game fan. I know all the good scary games.
Yeah, like, so what do you, rank Outlast then?
Outlast, dude, Outlast is fucking great. Um, Alien Isolation, highly overseen.
Really?
Yeah, you can't actually kill a xenomorph, but that game is terrifying. Like half the time, like my heart's pumping. Um,
Hmm.
the original Dead Space, fucking classic. But you're a PlayStation. I don't think it's on PlayStation, unfortunately.
Dead Space?
Um,
No, I don't believe it is.
yeah, but oh, dude, that first fucking one is just yeah. um,
Oh, shit, dude.
but yeah, like shit like that. Those are some good recent ones. But yeah, dude,
Yeah, I
I
can't really
I've been
do
spending more shit
the
online
scary
since the
games as much.
Corona. Like that's another fucking shitty outcome of this, huh?
I was saying I can't do scary games that like, I've recently only gotten into them, and it's like, fuck, every time I play it, like, sometimes I just look away, like, I don't even look at the screen, I'm like, "Oh, something's gonna happen," and then
uh,
and then when it catches me off guard, like, I'm just like, "Ugh, ugh."
dude, they're the fucking best.
What were you saying right now? You
Oh no, that's another thing I started just like more online shopping and like like subscribing to all these like streaming services and
screaming
shit.
shit? Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. But everything is like fucking Disney Plus for
Mhm.
fucking $15 a month or 10 whatever the fuck it is, and
Yeah. Oh,
HBO
dude,
Max and
are you
fucking
watching,
CBS All Access or fucking I mean
Paramount?
like literally there's so many now.
Mhm. Yeah, Paramount's coming out with theirs. They got Beavis and Butthead on theirs. That's the only
No
reason why
shit.
yeah, that's
Oh,
the only reason
dude.
why I would wanna get that one.
Oh, that's tempting. Fucking
Yeah,
Beavis and Butthead.
yeah.
That's a great collection.
Fuck
Classic.
yeah. But fuck, man, oh, are you watching, WandaVision?
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, you don't want to get me started on my fucking Marvel side. I'm a ticking time bomb with theories that I have not been able to tell
And
anybody. So
it just got cracked wide open right now too with
yeah.
that, with their
Spoiler alert.
oh, dude, if you're not watching WandaVision, then yeah, you shouldn't even be watching the show, dude. Like, anyway, like,
Shit. Yeah, no. It's like it's all coming together. Pretty much what most people had been theorizing, anyways. It's pretty dope. So
uh, I almost audibly screamed. I was almost like, "Oh my god!" like,
it's kind of like it's adding up to like a really make it seem like Wanda's gonna be our villain again, almost like like she was
mhm,
a villain technically in Age of Ultron. She kind of she kind of balanced herself and found herself with the Avengers, but then I mean she got fucked twice. She had to see Vision die 2 times.
yeah,
Like she already lost, fucking losing the parents, the
mhm.
brother, and like now, hey, like there goes the only other thing that I cared about
Well,
two times.
what if they're going in the direction though that she recreates Vision and like and they live.
I'm so banking on that she's busting a weekend at Bernie's.
I
I
think
like
she is. No, I think
somewhere
she
like
is,
if
dude.
someone like peeks like
Yeah.
around the corner from the outside, if they could see inside, like to everyone else's eyes, like Vision's just gray and like
Yeah, he's all great
dude,
and
but
everything, and
like
he's
you
just
switch to
floating
their
there.
perspective
Yeah,
and he's all like colorful and like alive. They're
Oh my
fucking.
god,
He's the
dude.
weekend at Bernie's right now, but
That has to be happening right now.
yeah. Well, no, I mean that goes with like we'll go diving since we're diving into it. I mean that's why a lot of the like Vision knows that he technically can't forget things because from
Mhm.
what he knows, he's a machine, he's an AI. But Wanda's creating that reality for him, so anything
Mhm.
that he experiences is based off her memories of who or what Vision was. So that's why in this universe he can't quite figure out what the fuck is going on, even though he's a supercomputer, because
Mhm.
his knowledge has only gone up to the extent of, well, this is like this is how Wanda remembers me, and this is who I am. But
Yeah,
that's it.
exactly.
He's just like a he's like a yeah he's like a I think she's imprinting some like fake ass soul in this fucking gray ass body and just pretending that he's okay.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, because it came up in the one of the past episodes where yeah, she turned around and he was all gray and every like he had the fucking hole in his head
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
that was part of the reason why I feel like they're weekend at Bernie's him because like that little
Dude, that shit. I mean, it's just it's so well thought out and everything.
yeah.
Like, and then or,
I will admit I was a little distraught and I was like, damn, the build up is a little slow. Um, but I
yeah,
think
I mean,
we just forgot how TVs works. You know, technically it's TV, so there's a supposed to be some anticipation and lead up, and you
hmm
know, now with the new episode, it kind of gives context to the some context to the previous episodes, and it actually makes sense, like it to the way they have started that, you know. But they
yeah,
still haven't really fully answered all the questions and shit, so
dude,
and
and
they're teasing
so
us with the questions really good.
yeah, and there's still something like connecting all the commercials and all of that. Like, there's still something
Yeah.
to all that, pretty
Those
much.
are all like callbacks to like Sokovia and
Yeah.
her and the experiments that she went through for years or who knows how long along
hmm
with her brother, and then that manifestation of fucking the alternate universe of
Oh,
fucking dude, that was insane. I was like, oh shit, you
hmm
know. And
like
yeah,
that.
I mean, I also think about like so far technically everyone has been someone or something real, and they just put and she puts like she dolls them up in her universe, right?
hmm
So
Well, except for I
whoever
mean,
that character is exists in real life. Where
as
he
far
came
as we
from,
know, yeah.
did he come from their Earth or did he come from a parallel universe that has mutants?
Mhm.
And she just kind of sucked them in from the other end of this bubble that she's created.
Yeah, but her kids too, like her boys too, like they obviously they can change whenever they want. Also, like
Yeah, that's another anomaly. So aside from the kids, the kids are the only thing that are technically were just created and born and now exist in this universe. So
hmm
other than like because all the other neighbors and people have been accounted for, like they're putting their identities and stuff. I think the only one that hasn't been confirmed would be Agatha or Agnes. Sorry, Agatha's the one that the comics that everyone keeps thinking she is. Ag,
Agnes.
Agnes and
Mhm.
yeah, so she's not accounted for, and now the kids. So whoever the fuck they are, that's the one that's kind of like
Yeah.
they're the ones that are up
Yes,
for like
and then she also
what's
keeps
going on
talking
there.
about this, her husband, Ralph, that we've never met before.
Yeah, where the fuck is Ralph?
Mhm.
All he does is talk shit about her, and she
Yeah,
comes and vents
yeah,
about
apparently
it.
he's just a shitty husband, you know?
Yeah, he's just a shitty husband, and she has to like walk away and vent to her neighbors about it.
Mhm.
Um, no, yeah, and then Dottie, the neighbor, that bitch ass neighbor.
Oh, yeah,
I felt
dude.
like there were some theories floating around, and I kind of also I got little hints of it too that she might be like Mephisto or
Oh, wait,
like
are we mixing up characters?
no, well, Dottie is not the one that was leading the children's. She's the one that's in charge of
But yeah, the
but
blonde
she's like you
chick.
have to be cool with her to be cool in the city. Is that her name, Dottie?
Is that her name, Dottie? I don't know.
I don't know. Well, the one that that
The blonde chick, though,
was
yeah, like the blonde, the fucking
yeah, the one that was
the
where she
annoying
like
white
crushed
lady.
the glass in her hand
Yeah,
and she cut her
that
hand.
yeah, that's Dottie.
I think that's Dottie. I'll have to double check. But okay,
Okay.
well that character,
We'll fucking call
if
her
you
Dottie.
notice, they made like two devil references, like when they were in
Mhm.
the dialogue that were very subtle. and she kind of seems to be a bitch and like kind of catching on to it. Well, she knows who Wanda and Vision are. She said she knows who they are, so it's like
Mhm.
she's the only other character that knows who they are apparently. But if she knows who they are, then she knows that they're
Oh my god. The
a
fucking
part.
episode comes out tomorrow.
Oh shit, that shit comes out in three. Oh wait, no, is it today? What day is it? Thursday, dude. I'm gonna fucking stay up and watch it tonight. Oh
Tonight? Oh shit.
yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
serious.
just keep getting high, and then by the time it's by the time it's
By
midnight,
the time it
I'm
gets there.
properly high for
Yeah,
the
I
for
feel
the
you.
show.
But,
And then I guess since we're on a Marvel rant, can we also talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier shit?
oh my god, that shit
Fucking
is
dude.
it looks fucking it looks like it's gonna be nuts, like
It almost looks like a fucking movie the way that trailer, that newest trailer that for
mhm.
the Super Bowl is, but it's a series, and I'm fucking excited for that.
Yeah,
I hope they fix the format because like I'm a little annoyed at the inconsistent time frame of the episodes.
mm,
Like I don't know if you noticed for WandaVision, like the total time run for the first episode is 29 minutes, right? The episode ends at like 21 minutes and a half. There's 7.5 minutes of credits in that episode.
mhm.
And that's pretty much like I didn't know credits were that long. I think that's the longest credits I've ever seen. But each episode you have to like
Yeah, for a
chunk
show, yeah.
7 minutes off, and there's like maybe one or two episodes so far that have actually hit the half hour mark. Other than that, these episodes are like 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like a bit of a tease. I mean, yeah, that's almost like if you think about like the shows that air online, I mean on TV, if you account for like the commercials, you're probably technically getting
It's
only
the same
about
thing. Yeah, yeah.
25, 22 minutes of, so
Mhm,
I understand that. But I was just like, I just hope I wish they could squeeze in a little more. I mean, they're on a streaming platform, like they don't
mhm.
have to be that tight about the timeline, but they're playing it safe, they only want to show so much. So I kind of get
Mhm.
it.
Do you think they're gonna do another season of WandaVision?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because, I mean, so far, they just said that they're just coming out with this one series.
I think because of the continuity factor, I think
Mhm,
WandaVision would only work as a single series run.
mhm.
Unless they fucking retcon somehow or are able to come up with a reason for a season two. I don't see it having a season two. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a one and done deal. Why? What do you
Yeah.
think? What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. I think they might. I think they just might want to milk it even more. Like at the, it's gonna be the end of the series. Because how many episodes is it? 9.
I'm not sure about that part. Um,
I mean,
I'm
because
hoping it's at least 10, 9 or 10. That's
yeah,
usually like
'cause,
a
I mean, we're
yeah,
at what, episode 5 now. It's
five,
gonna be
maybe
after
six
that.
tomorrow. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
so
I
you
think it's
know,
5 tomorrow. I think it's 5.
and
No, no, no. Yeah,
that
you're right. It's 6 tomorrow. Yeah.
and that's the only reason I'm hanging out to my Disney Plus. I'm like, I'm paying all that for one show.
Well,
And
you're
I'm
not
pretty
into
damn sure all the other
you're not
Marvel fans are just gonna say that shit.
you're not into the Mandalorian?
Oh no, that too. But they time and space all these shows out purposefully.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah,
They've
so
been doing it
yeah.
perfectly. That's why they don't release the whole seasons all at once. They got to keep the subscription coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you'll notice how well they have everything timed. Whereas Falcon Winter Soldier is gonna be coming out what, like they said, late March.
March, yep.
Yeah, like March.
Yeah,
So
that's
oh,
gonna
what a
be the end
coincidence!
of WandaVision.
WandaVision is gonna be wrapping up in a couple episodes. Oh, but hey, there's a new
But,
Marvel
hey,
show
there
coming out
yeah,
in
fucking
March now. So fuck me. Gotta hold on to that damn And then what's the show after that they already talked about? Fucking Loki.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah.
already have a trailer for it. So
Mhm.
you best believe by the time, and they already started filming, and I think they're almost wrapped or something like that. But I know they were
I think
filming
we're almost
again.
wrapped, yeah, I think it
Yeah, because I forget, like, was Australia they're open up for filming or something like that. And that is, I mean, I'll fucking put money on it. If that show's gonna come out perfectly timed with the tail end of Falcon Winter Soldier, they might overlap, or maybe it'll probably be like a
I don't
couple
think they'll
weeks.
ever overlap. Yeah, I don't think they'll
Yeah,
ever.
but like for example, like the Falcon Winter Soldier, I'm so sure that it'll end towards the beginning of the month or towards the end of the month. Sorry, that way, and like, oh, in 2 weeks now it's going to be the Loki series, which
Mhm.
now happens to be the next month. So now you got to be sure that you've got the next month's subscription. So they're keeping it smart. And then what comes after? Mandalorian again. Hey, they're
Oh
fucking smart.
shit.
I'm buying right into it. Fucking
I know, the full
the
fucking script, dude.
machine, the fucking machine.
Oh shit, man.
That's when you
Uh,
really get into the machine. It's okay.
well, I'm gonna take it out on a song right now. This is gonna be this. We're just gonna wrap up the live feed here. Uh,
Nice.
anything you want to plug on the live feed? Any you want to let it? Let,
No, man. I mean, you
thanks for
know,
being on. Thanks for being on.
yeah, man. Y'all take care. Just stay safe. That's all I know.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And then again, if you want to listen to if you do listen to the audio versions of this, there is a little tail end to it, but that's it. This is your final warning. So just fucking catch the audio episodes. But anyway, this has been another episode of Rat Talk, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And we're gonna take it on in a song by the Apaulas. This is off of their debut album, man. This is my buddy's band, and they just came out with their own album. This is the title track off of it called High Energy. We'll be right back.
That's why. I was like, you fucking goon. All right, here we go.
Friday night in the race, you got until it's late. Getting my pistol wet after the show backstage. Manager leaves and comes back to investigate. While other people leave, thought we were gonna break. From my first gig to losing a microphone, seeing between fights on fire, so boulevard. These are the things that give us high energy. From the garage to the stage, or you to like a flame. Noises our voices proclaim. There's fucking hatred playing. See the people